honestly, this whole moving to Canada thing was just an idea. But at the start of 2024, that's when things changed. It was 100% sure that I'm moving to Canada. So, naturally, that will hit hard for an 11-year-old girl who has been living in the Philippines her whole life and who has been in the same school for 6 years. And actually, school year 2023 to 2024 was my last school year in the Philippines, grade 6. I graduated elementary in the Philippines. At first, in January, February, March, we just did all these kinds of tests, paperwork, just making sure we're actually able to get into the country and, start living here. And it was April when all of those things started to calm down, and that's when all of that paperwork and tests and stuff was all done. So from April to May, it was pretty chill, just I still had to prepare myself, of course, because the said date that we were moving to Canada was June 18th. And I actually took that so seriously that I started counting the days till June 18th. I'm not kidding, this is actually true. I started counting. I searched on Google how many more days till June 18th, and I did that every single day. Then comes May. May was a pretty good month for me, honestly, because my birthday is May 3. And I got to celebrate my birthday, my last birthday in the Philippines, with my friends, my family, and it was just really fun. And later on May, late May, was our graduation, which was super duper emotional, not just for me, but also for my best friends back in the Philippines. I remember crying so much that day. No matter how much I was comforted, I was still crying, just my eyes were all puffy, my face was red from all the tears just gushing down my face. Anyways, where were we? I was just taking care of something. Anyways, where were we again? I forgot.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I remember now. Anyways, we were talking about the hangout, right? After our graduation? Yeah, that was it. So around June 13, June 12 or whatever, just around that time, I was able to go to the mall with some of my friends. And now that I think about it, that was the last day I saw them. Some of them. The last day I saw one of my newer best friends that I've known for a shorter amount of time. The last day I saw her was our graduation, which is also pretty sad, but life is life, that's reality. But a few days after that, we actually had to leave Bulacan. We left Bulacan, my house there, to go to my tita's house in Quezon City because her house is nearer to the airport. And the following day, actually, was the day of our flight. So we probably went to her house June 17? Yeah, June 17. Now, here comes the day of our flight. I will admit, the day of our flight was pretty chill. Anyone know that tunnel? This is where the gate. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god. What? This is the gate. Okay, this is the door, and the door is connected to the tunnel, and that tunnel is connected to the airplane door. Anyone knows that tunnel? That tunnel is one of the best feelings in life. And fun fact about me, I cannot fall asleep on planes. I can only fall asleep on planes when I'm really, really tired. Anyways, we arrived in Calgary, it was midnight. It was midnight actually. It was already 11 to 12. A few months later, actually very few. The airport is very near to my aunt's house in Calgary, so it was pretty convenient. Anyways, when we arrived at her house, it was such a fun, is fun the right word? I mean, a wholesome reunion, because I got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a very long time. And yeah, that, like, the arrival of us in her house was the start of a month, quite a short month of just traveling, like actual traveling. And here comes the last day. The last day, we went to downtown Calgary and we actually celebrated a belated birthday of one of my cousins. After, like, we were done eating at the restaurant, we actually, like, separated ways. Some of us went back home, some of us explored Calgary, and I'm in that group that went back home because, like, I'm too tired from all that traveling, like, let me go home. Their flight was at night, I'd say like around 8 to 9 p.m. and that was another emotional day for me because we brought them to the airport and it was like so emotional. It was so sad and emotional. Like the moment they like left us and like went through security and all, because like that's like the part where we can't go anymore because like we just brought them there. We can't go to the rest of the airport because we're not on any flights or something. Anyways, after a few days of that, me and my mom and my sister took a bus here to Edmonton because Edmonton is like the actual place that we're living in. We just went to Calgary to be with my family and travel. September, oh my gosh. Oh, this is another roller coaster. Not really, but still. September, new school year in a country where I have no idea how the education system is like, and a whole new school where I know absolutely no one. Now, let's fast forward to winter. Oh my god. Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. I'm getting flashbacks. Especially now that as I'm filming this, it's August. Like, winter is approaching us. Anyways, as someone who has never experienced winter, or just like snow in general, because there's zero snow in the Philippines. Don't get me wrong, I have been to like a few countries, like when I was young, but none of them had winter. None of them had snow. So the first time I was experiencing snow was like the first time I was experiencing a very long winter. Oh my gosh, Canada. Why is Canada like this? Especially Edmonton, because like this is Alberta. Okay, like this is Alberta. Edmonton is over here. Calgary is over here. And since Edmonton's like up more north, it's colder than Calgary. So yeah. Woohoo! Anyways, fast forward to like now. As of now, I've officially been living here for 1 year. Not too bad, right? Not too bad, not too shabby. I am still going strong. Anyways, just, you know, a few notes before I end this video. I still really miss the Philippines. I mean, of course, I lived there my whole life and I've only been living here for a year. Of course I'm gonna miss the Philippines, but I have adapted here. I do like it here, honestly. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, there's a lot of aspects to Canada, which I really like. There's a lot of aspects to Canada, which is better than the Philippines. If you're around my age, you know, like, you're around 13 years old or something, and you're also moving to Canada or just any other country in general, stay strong. Stay strong. It's like, it's a very hard process to go through, but I promise it will be all worth it in the end. Anyways, no, there's nothing else I want to say. And yeah, Bye, guys.